Hey everybody, it's Yakko coming to you from a hardcore server on Avernus Gaming. Check out Avernus Gaming. The admins are awesome. We would love to have you over here on our Discord. It is fully loaded. Now the point of this video is to go over some general concepts for fighting multiple enemies with melee. I know a lot of people are too scared to do that, and they'll use a bow from far away, and they'll try to pick off people one at a time, and like never actually fight, like a dirty bow user. But hopefully watching this video will give you a little more confidence, because it's easy, man. I mean, look, here's a berserker. We're just going to parry him. We're going to hit him a few and oh my god, did I just do 442 damage with one swing? See, this is why you should do melee. It's so good. You can just absolutely destroy things and parry and be a boss instead of hiding up on a little platform with a bow going pew pew, I'm playing the video game. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can take on even a goblin camp full of crazy swarming goblins with melee. That was my dog. Oh, she threw up somewhere. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Here we're going to fight a berserker and a spear thrower and a dagger man who's just in front of that little birch tree there on the right. So we're starting off small, just 3 guys. We're going to start with simple concepts on what to do. So the main threat, what you're doing is threat assessment. Who am I paying attention to the most? And that's going to be the berserker, of course. The spear guy's in our mind too. We're going to watch him with one eye. Just make sure when he's throwing, we're going to be blocking or we're sidestepping. So here comes his throw. We're just kind of going to go whoop, missed. Now he's going to do his smash, smash, smash. We're going to parry him. And as we parry him, look at that little butthole coming in with his spear. Why is he going melee range? We're going to take this opportunity of multiple fighting enemies and smack, hit him and critting the berserker, and then do full combo into the berserker. We dodge roll out because, oops, it's a starred berserker. Oh shit. And we're going to act accordingly. So he's pulling back his club. We see the spear guy pulling back his spear. We have a lot of pain coming at us. We can dodge roll, which takes stamina. We can block, which is going to take a lot of stamina. Or we can just take a little bit of a dash to the right, avoid it all, and use very little stamina. Whoop, we're good. Now, our main threat, the 1-star berserker, just swung. He is now useless for the next 2 to 3 seconds. So that gives us free reign to do whatever the hell we want for the next 2 to 3 seconds. So personally, I would like to take that time and go up to this little spear guy and give him a good smack in the head. Great. Now the berserker is pulling back his club again. That's our main threat. We are going to act accordingly and sidestep to the left using minimal stamina to avoid damage. Great. We can now do whatever we want. We are going to try to do one hit to take out all 3 of them, or just damage all 3 of them. We're unfortunately going to miss the dagger guy on the right because of just how the swing arc works, and he is going to get a free hit on us as we hit the other 2. Ouch. So we took like 20-something damage there, but we killed the spear guy. He is now out of the equation. Our lives are much simpler. We're doing great. We only took a little bit of damage, which will heal up with our food, so we're just focusing on the berserker. He's going to swing. We're going to parry him, but we're still keeping in mind the dagger guy. We're watching him too. He's about to run up all cocky because he got us a little stab earlier, and as he does that, we're going to turn just a bit to the right so that we don't just hit the berserker, but we also take out Mr. Daggerman. So here we go. He's going to hit, parry, bam. Goodbye. Dagger guy is out of the fight. Now we can finish our full combo on the berserker. Bam, bam, 3. And get out of there. And we're just going to take our time. Probably could have just parried there and finished him, but we're just playing cool, man. So 1-star berserker. Give me a break. And an uppercut. That man is out of the fight, and he's probably not having children. Easy peasy. Now, let's go to a different fight where it's a little more chaotic. I'm about to troll uppercut this shaman just to see how far he flies for fun, because I hate shamans. But I don't notice the fireball coming in from the left about to troll me. So that's going to boot me a little bit to the right, and I'm going to completely miss and take out that poor log that was just sitting there. Now, the shaman's still alive, so that's unacceptable, so I'm just going to send him like down the hill really far. I love making shamans go flying, and now I'm like, holy shit, look at all those goblins. Shit, I'm trying to scan them all. I spot a 1-star goblin. Great, so we're watching the 1-star. He's the threat. It's all about the threat. the threat just turned around for some reason. He's running the opposite direction, so I'm going to use this chance to smack one of his friends. So I just go, wee, bam, and dodge out of there. Great. Got damage, didn't take damage. Now he's going to be coming in again. I'm watching the 1 star. I'm going to time it, so I'm going to hit him before he gets to me, so I can hit him without taking damage. The ones on the left are probably going to hit me too, but they're not the biggest threat, I think. Swing. So I knock the 1 star back. I do a little bit of damage to him. The one that I hit directly in front of me that it took 74 damage is not pushed back because he has 3 goblins behind him shoving him forward. So he's going to get to hit me. He's also not stunned for some reason, but goblins get stunned when I hit them, which I don't quite put together why just yet. So he's going to smack me. Ouch. That did 46 damage. 40, I can't read, it's too small. A lot of damage, a decent amount. And I'm like, shit, goblins hurt. I guess I should be a little more careful. And yeah, I'm calling them goblins. I don't know what the hell a fooling is. They're goblins. They look like goblins. I'm going to be saying goblins. So get used to it. Goblins. Alright, 1 star, 1 star. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. They're in a line. If I try to hit any of them, all the little guys behind them are going to push everyone forward, and I'm going to get hit. I'm trying not to take damage. Mosquito! And roll. I can hardly fight. I can hardly swat a stupid bug in this fight without having to roll, so I'm like, you know what? I need some breathing room. I need a little space. I need to damage these guys a little bit, because sometimes when you hit one and then crit one, it doesn't always kill them, and if I shave just a little health off, that's going to be a big help. So, bam! I'm going to hit 4 of them for 50 damage, and that's pretty good. They're all stunned. I create space. Now, I am going to swing again. This guy on the left is going to run up. He's definitely going to hit me. If I swing now, there's no way that the guy's not going to get a hit in. But he's not my threat. The 1 star is my threat. I don't really care if that guy hits me. And I think it's worth it to hit them all with the hammer to do another swing, so that's fine. He can hit me, and I don't care. Ow. Yeah, he hit me a little bit. I took a little damage. But look at all that space. I can breathe again. Whew, they're not all in a straight line. This is great. All of that was very acceptable. So now I'm going to switch back to my shield and porcupine and keep going. Let's look at the 1 star. What's he doing? He's over there. Alright, so what we're going to do is try to do damage to the 1 star or do damage to the other guys when the 1 star is not a threat. Okay? Simple as that. So Mr. Guy on the right there just swung his club. He's not a threat at the moment. 1 star is at a spacing where we can do a swing and hit him without getting hit. Boop. This is why axes and maces are very good for multiple enemies. I just booped them back far enough that as they're finishing their swing, they're now going to whiff because they're now out of range because I hit them first. That is the advantage of having the knockback of the axe and the mace. So, great. Free damage. We're good. We're going to roll out of there to make sure we don't take any damage. Mr. Guy on the right here, who I haven't moused over yet, who hit me for damage before, is like, you didn't hit me yet. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll hit you again. Boop. And I dodge roll out of there. Now, I'm noticing on the left that 1 star is all alone, and I get the idea of what if I run to the left, let him hit me, parry him, and then maybe I can get in a crit, since he's kind of isolated from everybody else. So that's what I try to do, because I'd love it if he was out of the fight at this point. So I'm going to go left, parry, now he's all alone, I'm going to sprint over there, and I can easily get a nice clean crit off on him. Boom, big damage. He's not quite dead, but that was very good for us. Now I'm continuing to kite. Look at that little butthole coming out of nowhere. What the? Alright, now 1 star is going to be running away. Great. Perfect opportunity for me to get some damage off, so I'm just going to take a swing at all his friends. Here we go. Boop. Oh, shit. The guy who's been hitting me this whole time, who wasn't stunned at first, was a 1 star. That's why. And now he's not being pushed back because there's one of the guys behind him I didn't hit who's pushing him forward, is holding him in place. So he's not knocked back. He's not stunned. And his big, scary, lit by flames from behind sword is about to come right down on top of my head. Ow. That was like half my health. I'm freaking maxed out in 100 armor, and not the hardest enemy just did half my health. Scan your enemies, people. This game hurts. It will try to kill you. So I'm going to panic. I'm going to run away like, oh shit, there's 2 of them. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm going to drink a health potion. As I do that, be careful drinking your health potions, kids. Both of the 1 stars come right up behind me as I'm slowed down, as I'm stuck in the drinking animation, and look how much stamina I have. Either one of them could kill me right now. I just barely roll out of the way in time and not die. At this point, I'm like, I need to kill one of these guys with the stars. It's too much. I've healed up some of my health where one of them can hit me and I won't die. So I'm going to swing and make sure I kill that one guy on the left. If the other one who's on the right, wherever he is, hits me, fine. At least it's only one of them left. So I'm just going to swing. One of them does hit me. One of the lesser ones, I take a tiny bit of damage. But you know what? That's great. I don't care. I only have one starred goblin to deal with, and that is completely fine. I'm healing up. My food's regenerating. All I have to do now is wait for one star man to make any kind of mistake, and I'm going to capitalize on that and end the fight. So watching the one star. Boom. He just swung and he missed. He is now useless for the next few seconds. So I'm going to smack Mr. Torch guy right there out of the fight. Boop. He's done. They're all in a good enough distance away from me that I can swing again right now, and I'm not going to take any damage again. So I'm going to swing a second time. Boom. I hit all three of them. They're still far enough away from me. Now that there's less goblins, it's so nicer to just have them actually get knocked back. So I'm going to take this opportunity to drop the hammer, do the third attack, big damage. I miss the starred one and ignore my own advice of focusing the problem because I got greedy and I tried to hit all four. I only hit three of them, but whatever. I clean up the fight and it's fine. But notice how I dodge rolled after I did that attack, even though no one attacked, but I thought he was going to. If he wasn't trapped behind the other goblin, I think the star guy would have hit me. Let's look at the whole fight in rhythm and see how I'm timing these attacks. Swing, and I think the goblin's gonna swing, and I think the goblin's gonna swing. He didn't. He decides to go for a little walk, and the goblin's gonna swing. You know what I mean? You watch the one guy that's the threat and think about when is that guy gonna attack, and how can I not be murdered by him? You know, it's all about assessing the risk and focusing on the scary man of the fight. And if you do that, you might take some hits from the other guys, but that's not a big deal if you have good food. It's fine. You can fight almost any fight if you're outnumbered like that as long as you fight it intelligently. Now, you might get some fights where there's 2 or 3 2-star foolings, in which case you're just in trouble. And that's a different thing. And that's when you want to use bone mass and pray. Now, here's a cool fight. I spot one 1-star fooling. There's another one somewhere on my left. This guy's going to come up and be like, 1v1 me, brah. So I'm just going to 1-hit 1 crit. Okay, that was good. Here's 2 of them coming up to me. I'm going to hit the guy on the right first because he's going to get to me sooner. So I'm going to focus him and give him a little boot back. Now my second swing of my combo has to hit that guy because he's now close to me. Boop. Now look at that. They're all stunned. And they're nicely separated just enough that I can hit both of them with my first swing of the combo. So I walk forward, bap, and I crit both. Notice how I don't kill the one on the left. That's what I was saying when I need to use my hammer and shave off a little health. That is for that situation. Boop, boop, bap, like that. Now, if I used my hammer, that one would be dead. Now, 1-star man. That's the guy I'm looking at. He's running to the right because he's this way because he forgot his glasses at home. So I'm going to try to swing at all 3 of them right there on the left. Oh shit, and I'm gonna miss all 3 of them because they were out of range. It happens to everybody, guys. It happens to everyone. Now you have choices here. You can dodge roll, you can block, or look at the guy, the 1-star. He's not swinging, he's not doing anything, he's the guy I care about. Who cares if those other goblins swing at me? You know what? I bet I could do my second swing and I'm just gonna kill him. So why not? So I'm assessing the risk. I decide I'm just gonna go for it and swing. And who do you think swings first? Let's see who gets to hit each other first. And bam! I hit all 4. I take no damage. Big payoff for my gamble. I'm going to roll out of there. Now look at this. Mr. 1-star goes wandering off to pick flowers again. And there's these 2 guys standing over there. Now if you've been paying attention, you know exactly what I'm going to do to them 2 right there. I'm going to walk right up and boom! 1 hit. Boom! 1 crit. They're dead. Dodge roll out of there, just me and you, buddy. Parry, and off to Narnia you go. Have a nice trip. Now, as we wrap up here, remember, mages are buttholes, and they should all die. But if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, comment on the video. Say why it was crap. What you'd like me to do differently. You know, I would like to hear that. I might have some more clips coming up. I play hardcore servers mostly. I record sometimes when I'm doing something crazy. But I see a lot of people doing bows, and I just feel so bad for them because melee is so much more fun. Just do melee. It's good. because I'm such a nice guy, I'm going to leave you with a video of the full fights, unedited, unpaused, because I know that might have been irritating to keep pausing the video like that, so enjoy all the butt whooping and the almost dying. Keep playing, keep getting good, and I'll see you next time.